in a choir where I could sort of blend in. Why do we do that to ourselves? Stop ourselves from doing the thing we love the most. And how can we change that? Here's my story. I got here on planet Earth about the same way you did, a boy, a girl, and a spark. Only in that my case, it was in the back of a 52 Ford in the middle of a Kansas field. That spark between my parents jumped into me just right here, you know, somewhere around my heart. And my spark is connected to everything. And his theme song is love, love, love. Unfortunately, that spark between my parents blew up into a war zone. Well, it wasn't like Palestine or Watts or anything like that. There were really bullets flying around it. It was the ancient war between a man and a woman. And my daddy would come home and say, and then my mommy would say, and then I would say, nobody heard me because they were so busy arguing. Well, that's when Mr. Lizard jumped in. He's my amygdala, the ancient reptilian brain at the top of my spine. Mr. Lizard's theme song is staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, no matter what. Oh. Well, the only problem is Mr. Lizard can't tell the difference between a temper tantrum and a real tiger with fangs. I mean, anytime I have a strong emotion, he just freaks out. Plus, his logic is not real good. Well, so one time, I'm lying there in my crib, and I'm crying my little heart out, and Mr. Lizard says, I got this. Oh, you do? Clearly, they don't love you, because if they did, they would be here right now. And you are way too sensitive. Now, I'll put a lid on that crying, and I suggest that you stop feeling so much. Okay. So that's when he took my pink baby blanket, you know, the one with the little flowers on it, and he wrapped it all around my spark, you know, just to keep it safe, just so it wouldn't feel so much. And then he stuck my thumb in my mouth. Well, that's how I got my first addiction. Still, my parents did love me, and I grew into a toddler. I'm in my high chair at the dinner table just and Daddy says, hey, stop singing at the table! And my spark says, and so Mr. Lizard says, I got this. Clearly singing is bad. See how it just got you in trouble? I'll put a lid on it. And I suggest you do what Daddy wants from now on. I will. And I tried really hard to be good, just like Daddy wanted me to. But then in preschool, my spark just caught on fire when you're singing. I'm gonna let it shine! And the teacher said, shh, that's too loud. Then Mr. Lizard said, I got this. Clearly, she doesn't like you, and she's not gonna like you unless you get it right. Now, I'm going to put a lid on that singing, and I suggest you be perfect from now on. Okay. And he wrapped my plaid jumper all around my spark and my baby feet clothes, and I was just all covered up. And I had 3 layers on me now. 3 whole layers, and I have been trying to be perfect ever since. Well, in grade school, Mr. Lizard gave me another layer, a tight, buttoned-up coat, you know, to remind me to stop being so weird and to fit in. And in junior high, he gave me the right jeans, you know, low-cut bell-bottoms, because it's all about looking good. And then in high school, he gave me a motorcycle jacket, and then some boots, and then a mini skirt. Oh, I was invincible. Yeah, so I didn't need anybody anymore. But with all these layers, I couldn't feel my spark or anything. I just had this big empty spot. entire box of Captain Crunch. And then with cigarettes, I'd smoke them time and again and get sick over and over. But then there's booze. Did you know you can pour a little off the top of every bottle in the liquor cabinet and nobody knows? And then drugs. Yeah, I ate one of Mom's Percocets on the way to school one day, and then all the halls were really squishy like a marshmallow. But the worst was boys. Oh, lots and lots of boys. So one time I am standing waiting for the bus, and this gray van drives by, and this guy goes, "Hey, baby, you want a ride?" So, I just went walking on over to that van, and I got in, and I'm sure my spark was just screaming.
That's not the love.
But I couldn't hear it for all the layers. Well, I did survive, thanks to Mr. Lizard. And all those layers did come in handy. I got a job at a big magazine in New York City where they pay you to be perfect and not feel and be a workaholic. Yeah, cash, money, and a little respect. And that's where I met Dan. You could see my spark, even though I couldn't. A few cracks opened up around my sparks. I began to really feel the love. And I sang at our wedding. And then the babies. I had a little boy and a little girl. Oh, and my spark opened wide as I held them in my arms, smelling their sweet baby heads, singing lullaby and good night. Oh, it's easy to feel the love with babies, but it was death that really cracked me wide open. By the time I hit 57, and my friends had died of cancer. And as Dan lay on his deathbed, I'd go for a walk in the morning because I could, and he couldn't. It made me feel so connected to everything. I could smell the freshness, and I could see the edges of the trees so clearly. And I heard this little robin, he was just singing his heart out. Life is so sweet, life so complete, so ordinary. Life is just waiting there for me. And I knew I had a choice. Did I want to go on being good and perfect and fitting in, or did I want to release my own individual, unique spark of the divine? It took a little time to peel back all those protective layers one by one, and that's when I met a tough kid in a motorcycle jacket. Oh, and a little girl in a plaid jumper, look at that. And a little baby girl in little jammies with feet, and sweet smelling infant. But they're all still here. But now I can spot them when they try to be too good or too perfect or fit in. And I can say, thanks, but I got this. I got my spark to listen to. And Mr. Lizard, well, he's still here too. And lately he's been saying,
that story you're telling, it's not good enough. Nobody's going to like it. And your singing is way too weak.
But sometimes I catch him at it and I pause. And that's the secret, the pause. Because in that pause, I can hear my spark.
So we can see you shine. Come on now and shine. The world needs you to shine. Wanna see you shine. So we can hear you shine. Come on now and shine. The world needs you to shine. I wanna see you shine.
And I believe that the world would just be a little bit better if we could all release that spark of the divine. So come on, I want you to sing with me. Come on.
You know me to shine. Come on now and shine.